Hi, everyone. My name is Jason Young, and I'm here with my good friend and partner, Mike Martinez. And we're here today to talk about if you have any home damage claims to your home. With this coronavirus going on, a lot of people are, it's a crazy situation right now because everybody's hearing that someone's unemployed or people are not working, but we are essential employees. And meaning by that, we're here to help homeowners out in a time of distress and the time of need when they really don't have any other alternatives to turn to. So we're here. We help homeowners out by protecting them and representing them when they have damage to their homes to make sure they get paid and treated properly from the insurance company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, Jason? One of the misconceptions that a lot of homeowners have, and especially now, because pretty much the income has shut down for so many people, right? So many 10 million people have applied for unemployment insurance. A lot of homeowners believe that they got to pay their deductible before they can get a claim put out there, and you don't. That deductible is actually taken out of the money that's going to you in the first place. So let's say you got a $10,000 claim coming to you, but you got $1,000 deductible. That deductible is taken out of the claim money, so you'll get $9,000. It doesn't actually come out of your pocket. And the reason why I say that is because in times like this where the money is not flowing like it normally is, a lot of people say, nah, I'd love to place a claim, but I don't have the deductible money, or I don't want to take it out right now. So that's something that they don't, most homeowners, all homeowners don't have to worry when it comes to a claim.
Exactly. And I'm glad Mike said that too, because with everything going on right now, people are trying to hold on to every last dollar that they have, not sure where they're going to spend it on food or toilet paper or something like that. And like Mike said, that the deductible comes out in settlement. So, I mean, that's something if you have to place a claim, that's something you want to be aware of too, because that money, you don't have to put that up front. It's not like you're paying, it's not like if you were involved in a car accident, you got to pay for the deductible up front. Homeowners insurance works a lot differently than car insurance in that fact. And like
Yeah.
we were saying, so go ahead.
Go ahead. No, no, you go ahead.
No, I was going to say too, because a lot of times why we're here and why we're so important to the homeowners, because when you place a home insurance claim to the insurance company, the phone, you're dealing with a professional live representative on the phone, and they're reading the script. They say it's recorded for quality assurance. Well, that script is not there to protect the homeowner. That's to protect themselves, so they keep more money in their
Mm.
pocket instead of the homeowners. When you file a claim, it's like a tug of war of rope. You got the insurance agents who sell the policies on one end, and you got the stockholders on the other end who bring in
Mm.
money too. Then on the other side of it, you got the homeowner, and two of the three are always going to be happy. We get
Yeah.
involved. We make sure it's a level playing field because it all has to do with the interpretation of the homeowner's policy. The policy is very subjective. It means it could go different. It could be read one way, but it could also mean something else as well. So we're there to make sure that the homeowner, or policyholder, his duties and rules are all filed on their end, so the claim won't be denied or lowballed just right from the start. That's where we come in to make sure that they get paid and treated properly right from all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Um, something else that a lot of homeowners are really just not aware of, and they're purposely not taught these things, they're purposely not exposed to these things, is that when you don't have representation, when the insurance company goes out there and sends their agent out to you, the agent is working really for the insurance company. And one of the things that we're seeing more and more, especially during these things, as Jason said, we are essential workers. So when a person has damage to their property, we still go out there and take care of our clients. But a lot of insurance companies are doing what they call robo scopes. And what that is, a robo scope, is that they ask you questions over the phone. Okay, so tell me about the damage. Okay, was it this? Was it that? And they get a detail of what you're saying to them. And then they take those details and they punch them into a computer program and let the computer program come out with the report of what they need to get, for damages. Now, as you can imagine, if I'm not physically there and I'm not looking at the damage with my own eyes and I'm not writing down that you got trimming, that this wall is painted different from that color wall over there, that you got crown molding, that you got whatever, right? If I'm not there specifically looking at those things, then the chances are I'm going to miss those things. And that's what happens. So a lot of, because of what's going on now where, hey, we don't want to go and visit people. I mean, the insurance companies are being affected just like this. They're losing income just like this, just like everybody else. So it behooves you to have somebody on your side, somebody that says, you know what, this person's got my best interest in mind. They know how to express and lay out the claim the way it's supposed to be. And because of that, they'll be getting me the highest amount in the settlement. And that's one of the things that, you know, again, homeowners, just because most people are trusting, right? You trust that those commercials that are telling you they're going to take care of you, that's actually going to happen. The fact of the matter is, just like Jason said, there's a certain hierarchy on how the money is divided. And first the company, then the stockholders, then the agents that are selling the policies, and then the homeowner. Now, most homeowners, you know, if they don't know how to present the claim properly, they just won't get paid properly. That's just the way it works. And so that's what we do. We take that responsibility from the homeowner and we do whatever we can. So any advice, Jason, because you've been in the game for a while now, any advice to a homeowner that may have experienced some damage and went through the process and didn't get paid properly?
You know, even if they got paid properly and they think that they were paid properly, I like to tell people it's always worth the second look, because you never know, especially when you're dealing with contractors. A lot of times, you know, Mike, we talked to people over the years. You know, homeowners think, oh, I got paid this good sized check, but until they call a contractor out, then it's a bidding war between who's the lowest bidder, and their homeowner in that instance is actually lowballing themselves because they got paid a lot less than they think they ought to, and then they got to suffer with the lowest bidder. And you know, sometimes the lowest bidder is not always the best. And that's where it's always worth a second look, because we can make sure that won't even happen. You're definitely, the first contract you get out will be the best contract that's the contract you're going to end up hiring, and therefore you'll get the stuff that you originally had before. So I mean, it's always worth a second look. I mean, definitely, because I mean, we don't charge nothing either for us to come out.
Right.
So that's it's a win-win. So.
Right. And that's the key. So for anyone that's looking at this, if you've experienced damage, if you're going through some damage right now and you're afraid that, oh man, I don't have the deductible, you don't have to worry about the deductible. And the best time to call us actually is before you actually call your insurance company. Why? Because a lot of times they're asking questions and they're recording every call. Like Jason said, every call is recorded, and they're asking you questions that may or may not benefit your claim. So what we do is we take over that entire process. We do all communications. We do all letter writing, all emails, all court appearances. We take that away from you so that way you can focus on other things. I'm sure you got plenty of things to focus on now. But we take that away and present it in a specific, logical way so that there's no disputing what it is that we have, what it is that we need to bring you back to pre-damage condition. And if you placed a claim over the last 12 months and you're not satisfied with what you got, again, or even if you are, like Jason said, sometimes you need to, you know, I've seen people that said, no, Mike, I got $13,000, and we reopened the claim and we got this documented, right? We got this documented in our offices where we've reopened claims where people gotten $10,000 and we got them another $30,000, right? Yeah. So yeah. It happens a lot more often than you would think, right? And what we're saying is, like he said again, there's no cost for us to look at your paperwork, no cost for us to look at your claim, no cost for us. We work like lawyers. We work on a contingency basis. We pick up your claim, we look through it, we analyze it every which way, and we see if any money was left on the table. And if it was, we advise you and we move forward at recovering that money for you. So what I'm asking you is take a second to pick up the phone, give us a call and say, hey, I did experience some damage. I am looking, I did settle a claim and it just wasn't, I don't think it was handled the right way. Or can you check and see if I left any money on the table? Either situation, we are on your side. We are here to help. Jason, anything you want to add before we end this?
Yeah, one last thing. Even if you call us out to a home and take a look at your policy and any damage you might have, and even if it's not covered, at least you called us first because we don't report anything to the insurance company. So it's on the better half for you, the benefit of you. If you called your insurance company first and you found that it's not even covered, that's already a claim in your file. Even if it's not a valid claim, you already type in a claim file number in the system, which is like a check mark for the future. So call us first. We can at least give you the information that lets you know if it's covered. Hey, it's worth going forward. Oh no, this is not a claim, and then we go forward from there. But at least the insurance company are not aware of it if it's not a valid claim.
Yeah. So again, if you're looking at this, you're a homeowner. We're open in 49 states. We actually have offices in 9 states. And all you need to do is pick up the phone and say, hey, can you take a look at this damage that I got, or this claim that I got, or this claim that was already settled. Either way, we are here to help, right? And you don't lose anything by employing us. There's no out-of-pocket cost for you. We are simply here to help make sure that you are getting paid fairly, that you are it's amazing what's going on in the insurance industry, guys. When you think about in 2018, one of the top insurance companies that you see out there on TV all the time spend $1.1 billion in advertising, right? When you think about that, think about how much money is going through their offices and through their banks. If they're spending 1.1 billion with a B in advertising, how much money are they making? Now, how much money are homeowners getting when they have damage? Because that's when they take out the magnifying glass and say, oh, did I tell you about this fine print over here? And that's where we deal with the fine print. We deal with making sure that you get settled properly. That's the whole idea. So thank you for watching this video. Again, pick up the phone, give us a call. There's no cost for us to do that. We simply consult with you, and if you decide you want to use us and move forward, then we will aggressively represent you. Anything else, Jason?
That's it, Mike. We're just now waiting to help these people out.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to be with me, man, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you.